So yeah, I'm gonna play a bunch of sad breakup songs. How's that? I guess there's no monitors, so I can't really tell.
Sounds good.
Too much bass? No?
Okay. Sounds great.
It's alive, thinks it's been cured from being deprived, thinks there's a rainbow inside. Take what you can and leave me to be an emptied out shell who says hello when it's needed. Why would I be here anymore? It's just a rodeo without a horse to ride in on and say I'm here. It's not clear. Shell boy is here, waiting. Nothing inside but the sound of the ocean fading. Thank you. Say what you mean, boy. You know that you're so mean, boy. You got the same dream as me. The rain is unstoppable. I feel like I'm an animal. You can tame me any day. And go down like a drop of rain. And imagine the angels pouring me out. And you walk down to the basement with a case of the ailment that you said you cured a long time ago. And it's alright to be in love. We'll figure it out, looking at all the rain. I'm alright, tumbling down, spinning around, doubling up on the same. say. Back in the car with a couple of clowns and a little bit of drugs, and you're going down, 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 and they're watching you on the floor, falling back into the saddle on a train full of cattle, on a train going away. Hope it's okay for you, hope it's okay when you go. Chains up. Be smart now, honey. Look at your watch now, honey. Look at the time fly by like a little blackbird in the sky now. This is your problem, honey. You got no one who loves you. That's what they say to you. That's what they say to you. That's what they say to you. You. Look around. It's all coming down to you. Crawling around the windows, trying to find some place to go. When you're crying, I'll be laughing with you, honey, laughing at you. That's what they say to you. That's what they say to you. That's what they say to you. This one is more of a actual love song, not a. But it's sad now. I was playing it today for the person that I wrote it for, and I got like 3/4 through, and I just started crying so much I couldn't finish it. So hopefully that doesn't happen right now, but if it does, you're in for some crying. You're a spider on my window, catching every dream I ever lost. You are ancient mystery, you are a tome inside of me. Can't read every single word. You are language, and I can't understand every word of you. Everything makes sense inside of you. This is your man. This is your man calling out from a little tiny house in a little tiny room far away from you. Yeah, this is your man wondering where his baby is when he's all alone. But I understand. Sometimes you just gotta run away from me. Yeah, I understand. But I still wanna break down, down and cry, 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 cry. 'Cause you are language, and I can't speak every word of you. You are poetry, and I just wanna break down every little word, every little saying. These are the last words of the Bible that you made me out of your skin. And I will take them to the Lord, ask Him to swallow them into Him. And this is the last time ever gonna ask you to do anything for me. That's okay, babe. I don't need nothing from you. Okay, I'll play one more here and then get on to whatever else the night has. So. God rapes me, but I'm the winner. Had his baby, little Jesus came out of my mouth, preaching, living your best self, drowned in the gutter, looking in the mirror. Shave your beard off, looking youthful. Go out and find yourself a little darling. Make her happy, make her smile. And you burned me, burned your little baby. Threw him in the fire for nothing. Yeah, you burned me, burned your little baby. Threw him in the fire for nothing. There's Bobby on the playground, unilateral decision to replace him. Ooh, didn't make the cut, didn't have the smile. the fire, and you burned me, burned your little baby, threw him on the fire for nothing. Yeah, you burned me, burned your little baby, threw him on the fire for nothing. Yeah, you burned me, burned your little baby, threw him on the fire for nothing. Yeah, you burned me, burned your little baby, threw him on the fire.
Thank you.
Give it up for Isaac. This first one is an ode to the trickster, the old coyote. I am the old coyote, wild, running in the prairie underneath a starlit night, setting fire to identity. I do not know who I used to be. I've learned to trust my feet in this shape-shifting dream. I play with fire, ignite my desires. I will not live in fear as I remember the distant embers lighting up the trees. Wildfire breathe. Slick in the grass, I'm moving fast, following the tracks laid down before I had a name. Smoke rings echo in the sky, all the lives I left behind to birth a dormant flame. In love I met her gaze. I play with fire, ignite my desires. I will not live in fear as I remember the distant embers lighting up the trees. Wildfire breathe. Don't you worry, baby, I'm a-comin' home. We took care of the deed and I swear it won't be long. Cycles keep on turning round and around. On and on again we go. I know my name. I am the old coyote wild, running in the prairie underneath a starlit night. Thank you. I want to play an old one. It's the first song I wrote since moving to Montreal in the pandemic, lockdown, quarantine, January 2021. I just moved here from Australia and went to this really cool national park that was like an old volcano, a caldera in the Warrumbungles. And juxtaposing that in the heat with coming here in the dead of winter, snow piled up on the sidewalks, and yeah, just thinking about new beginnings. It's called Eucalyptus Leaves. I remember water falling from the eucalyptus leaves, and the red rock painting horizons. We are bound by a moment in time. I remember endless starlight underneath a new moon sky, where the volcano lays breathing. We are bound by a moment in time. The old and embrace new form, holding dearly to the story told. I know that all is one and one is all, as I open up to greet the northern sun. Ha la 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 la. La 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 la. In the quiet streets and hibernations, learning of the wintering, rise and greet the invitation that the earth is offering. Quiet streets and hibernations, learning of the wintering, rise and greet the invitation that the earth is offering. Na na. Oh na na. In the quiet streets and hibernations, learning of the wintering, rise and greet the invitation that the earth is offering. In the cold wind, the fire sings, la 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 la. Yeah, la 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 la. fastings. La 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 la. Yeah, la 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 la. The song's called Waterfalls. Word fades away. Moon on the rise. Sweet evergreen. Over the fire. Of starlight in my arms, dreaming of the one among the I hear the tone, space and time, opening up. Waterfalls of starlight in my arms, dreaming of the one among the So I became a father recently, and this is a new song, kind of about that, about grieving the old life and embracing a new chapter. I haven't played it for anyone before, outside of my house, so it's cool. It's called Butterfly. places without knowing where I'd stay. Faraway lands with a backpack in hand, on the road just to know myself. Gotta let it go. Roots digging down deep into this ground that I now call my home. Love blooms in roses, mint and the marigolds under the summer rain. Ooh, gotta let it go. Ooh, gotta let it go. Could have never imagined the beauty in eyes of steel blue grace. One look at me and she takes me away from the problems of time and space. I learned from the trees, I'm finding my peace in sweet simplicity. Heavenly oceans carry me floating on this butterfly's tidal wave. I used to buy one-way tickets to places without knowing where I'd stay. Now in this garden I am a guardian, know how life can change.
Thank you.
This is a cover, but I just love it. It's called Bugs. Well, have a reason and know why. Don't do it just so they'll die. If you're gonna kill a bug, don't do it just because. I like bugs, and I'll tell you why. 'Cause they're alive, and so am I. Bugs. I like grasshoppers, 'cause frogs eat them. I like bees, 'cause flowers need them. I like spiders, I like slugs. I like caterpillars, I like bugs. I hate crowds, I love people. I ain't down with the plague, but I'm cool with beetles and bugs. Bugs are pretty cute and bugs are pretty fun. There's a couple of bugs we try to stay away from. Mosquitoes, ticks, business flies, bugs in suits, bugs in ties. And when I get bit and it makes me itch, you won't ever hear me complain, 'cause they never really kill me. Granddaddy long-legged fireflies, big banana spiders with a bunch of eyes. Birds eat bugs and they sing a pretty tune. Well, maybe I should think about eating bugs pretty soon. And every time I get an itch, think of all the things I done stepped on that I never did see. And I think, okay, bugs, one for me. Bzz, 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 bzz. And I don't know what the mantis is praying for, but he's probably just thanking the Lord that he don't got a home and he don't got a phone and he don't sit around all angry and bored. He's just a bug. Buzz on. Buzz, 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 buzz. I like bugs, and I'll tell you why. 'Cause they're alive, and so am I. Bugs.
Thank you. Hi, I'm McKay, and I play with Damaris and Shanti. So we're gonna play my song, and it's almost improvised. We have some practice this week, but we're experimenting today, and so we'll try to have fun, and I hope you do so. So the first song is called Partager l'infini. dans le futur.
Laisse couler, lâche prise, crache le morceau, sors de ta cage.
Allez, vole mon oiseau, vole.
Encore plus haut, encore plus haut. Tu décès, plein les yeux, l'orage avant le courage, la rage de vivre qui se partage. Inonde-moi d'être heureux, partant pour nulle part, ramener le fort, redéfinir le temps, 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 redéfinir le temps. La tête qui s'empête quand j'ai les yeux qui tombent, des masques qu'on laisse unis avec nos voix qui grondent. La tête qui s'empête quand j'ai les yeux qui tombent, des masques qu'on laisse unis avec nos voix qui grondent. Solo. J'en ai possible au chantage, le chantage d'émotions. Je redoute mes peurs comme des trahisons. Écoute ma peur, je te laisse, j'ai plus besoin de toi. J'ai plus besoin de toi. Tu restes bien réel, je sens mon feu faire pousser mes ailes. Tu désires plein les yeux, l'orage avant le courage, la rage de vivre qui se partage. Inonde-moi d'être heureux, partant pour nulle part, vers les nénuphars. Redéfinir le temps, 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 redéfinir le temps.
Merci. So my name is Boudreau. If you like what you hear, you can hear more on all the platform, etc., etc. So don't hesitate to go listen for more, and thank you for your attention.
There is no greater love than what you bring to me. No sweeter sound, no heart so true. There is no greater thrill than what you bring to me. No sweeter song than what you sing to me. Ooh, you're the sweetest thing that I've ever known, and to think that you are mine alone. There is no greater love in all the world, it's true. No greater love than what I feel for you.
Okay. I'm gonna read a text. Some of you, I don't know if some of you may, well, a few of you maybe heard a different version of it as a part of a full performance. But here there will be just the text. It's called Honey Water Blood. My dad always used to say, the only guarantee in life is death. Growing up, I realized the only guarantee in life is change. Maybe we can call it movement. All materials flow. Researchers claim that even the most solid materials act like liquids. It's just a matter of how long we wait. Maybe Thales was not wrong after all by saying, all is water. There are materials called soft solids. They act like either solid or liquid depending on the stress that acts upon them. Aren't we all? Remember that little girl? When huge forces pressed her, she stoned. Cornflour mixed up fast with water. She couldn't move. Eventually, the pace had to change. Liquids act in a sustainable way, the only way. It's like swimming in a lake at night. You can feel the spirals, but mostly you're afraid of snakes. How can I dwell in sweetness? Asking my body to locate it, and it's immediately found. It's always there. So you can swim in honey if you'd like, but you'll have to take it slow to dive deep. Water is continuously circling, and when gravity pulls it, the movement becomes a spiral. There are 2 spirals in each stream, all pathways available. That's how blood streams in our veins. How come we keep all those liquids in and walk on 2, or 4, or more? Soft and solid. How often do we think walking is a spiral? You're walking and you don't always realize it, but you're always falling, a wise woman said. Maybe we're always floating. Ex nihilo. Creation is to make something out of nothing. But what if everything is already here? Liquids are liquids. You can use whatever exists. Let it live in your body and give birth. Water does not resist stones. It finds a way around and within all things. This overwhelming sensation, falling and becoming water, million invisible strings tangle at the same time, pointing many directions. Sensitive chaos. Water has the riverbed to lead its flow. But where am I going? So I tie my way, weaving traces to myself, to know my way home. Can I hold on to my past while being present? Creating memories of now, crafting my future past. Sometimes I wonder, how do birds perceive all of this? Flying over bodies of water, observing above everything, bodies of water.
שלום רב שובך ציפורה נחמדת מארצות החומר חלוני אל קולך כי ערב מה נפשי קלעת בחורף בעוז וחמאוני אל קולך כי ערב מה נפשי קלעת בחורף בעוז וחמאוני זמרי צפרי סיפורי היקרה מארץ מרחקים נפלאות הגם שם בארץ החמה היפה תהיו בין ההרעות התלאות הגם שם בארץ החמה היפה תהיו בין ההרעות התלאות.
The land of milk and honey is the land of blood. In the place where I come from, the people I dream with are dying. Something in me keeps on going. Where is my heart? Still feeling on the feelings, leaning on the stream of life. Pain management. One day, all of our kids will grow up, mute and speechless, not knowing any language but love. But until then, laughter sounds like crying. The mushroom told me they are the roots of the same spiral. All of our kids, they will sing, honey spilling from their mouth. Something in me is crying. Another thing is moving in space. I don't know about the rest, but I'm mostly liquids. Waterfalls, ignoring gravity. Our bodies go through extremely painful experiences, and yet we move. Second innocence, choosing naivety, knowing what pain is. Choosing liquidity, searching honey. It's not an escapism. It's an act of choosing life. Maybe my dad was right. Is there a movement in death? Every time someone dies, now that's how they are. So I seek the change now, observe it, absorb it, look back at the trace, untie, then erase it. Can we live once, twice? Let it float. And start over, slightly differently. This text is dedicated with much love and pain to all the beating hearts in Israel, Palestine, Gaza.
Summer is lying asleep today, where words come sweet from the wild rose briars, the smoke of the far-off prairie fires. Yellow hair as the goldenrod, and browner cheeks as the prairie sod. Oh, of some laggard sun-drowned stream, but over their depths the lashes sweep, for summer is lying today asleep. The north wind kisses her rosy mouth, his rival frowns in the far-off south, and comes caressing her sunburnt cheek, and summer awakes for one short week. Oh, her wealth of grain, then sleeps and dreams for a year again. So that song was called Harvest Time. As you can see in the pamphlet, it's written by an Indigenous poet named Pauline Johnson. So I'm going to be singing 5 more songs by her, so I will give a little biography brief. Emily Pauline Johnson, also known as Teka Ianwake, was born in 1861 and died in 1913. She was a poet, a writer, artist, and performer. Pauline Johnson was one of North America's most notable entertainers of the late 19th century. A mixed-race woman of Mohawk and European descent, she was a gifted writer and poised performer. She toured extensively, captivating audiences with her flair for the dramatic arts. So I want to quickly acknowledge this evening takes place on unceded Indigenous lands, and I acknowledge my position as someone who benefits from settler colonial structures. I'm not Indigenous, nor do I have a direct connection to the culture that Pauline Johnson was from or writing about, and I recognize that I'm a part of a system that has historically silenced, displaced, and erased Indigenous voices and cultures. My intention is not to speak for her or appropriate her voice, but to honor it. This is my response to the beauty and depth of her poetry, and I hope to amplify her words through music, not overwrite them, and to keep her legacy alive in a spirit of care. So in the pamphlet, you'll find the complete poems, and I hope that in reading the words and hearing them, and also I find that just reading them, there's an endless richness, beauty, and life that I have found crafted in them. And that song, Harvest Time, was a beautiful love letter to summer, painting the picture of summer as a woman made of the land itself, her body composed of golden fields, wild rose winds, and prairie soil. So this next song is called The Song My Paddle Sings. In this poem, the speaker asks the wind to blow their canoe's sail. When it doesn't come, they resort to paddling. The stream goes more intense and dangerous, and we follow that journey, and in the end, they finally make it through. For this one, I need your help, okay? So I'm going to play the speaker asking the winds to blow. So here's how I need, maybe you could be the wind or something. So here's what I want you to do. Let's be the wind. West wind, blow from your prairie nest, blow from the mountains, blow from the west. The sail is idle, the sailor too. Oh, winds of the west, we wait for you.
Blow, blow, I have wooed you so, but never a favor you bestow. You rock, you cradle the hills between, but scorn to notice my white lateen. You can stop now. I stow the sail, unship the mast. I wooed you long, but my wooing's past. My paddle will lull you into rest, oh drowsy wind of the drowsy west. By a mountain steep, or down where the prairie grasses sweep. Now fold in slumber your laggard wings, for soft is the song my paddle sings. August is laughing across the sky, laughing we'll paddle, canoe and die. Drift, drift, while the hills uplift on either side of the current swift. Rolls in its rocky bed, my paddle is plying its way ahead. Dip, dip, while the waters flip on, and over the breast we slip. And oh, the river runs swifter now, the eddies circle about my bow. Swirl, swirl, the ripples curl in many a dangerous whirl. The rapids roar, fretting their margin forevermore. Dash, dash, with a mighty crash, they seethe and boil and bound and splash. Paddle, be brave, canoe. The reckless waves you must plunge into. Reel, reel on your trembling keel, but never a fear my craft will feel. Race the rapid, we're far ahead. The river slips through its silent bed. Sway, sway as the bubbles spray and fall in tinkling tunes away. And up on the hills against the sky, a fir tree rocking its lullaby swings, swings its emerald wings, swelling the song that my paddle sings. A stream of tender gladness, of filmy sun, and opal tinted skies, of warm midsummer air that lightly lies in mystic rings where softly swings the music of 1,000 wings that almost tones to sadness. Midway twixt earth and heaven, a bubble in the pearly air I seem to float upon the sapphire floor, a dream of clouds of snow, above, below, drift with my drifting, dim and slow, as twilight drifts to even. The little fern leaf bending upon the brink, its clean reflection greets and kisses soft the shadow that it meets. With touch so fine, the borderline, the keenest vision can't define. So perfect is the blending the far clear trees that cover the brownish hills with needles green and gold, the arching elms overhead, vine grown and old, we pictured are beneath me far, where not a ripple moves to mar. Shades underneath or over. Mine is the undertone, the beauty, strength, and power of the land. Will never stir or bend in my command. But all the shade is martyr made if I but dip my paddle blade, and it is mine alone. Oh, pathless world of seeming, oh, pathless life of mine whose deep ideal is more my own than ever was the real. For others' pain and love's red flame and yellow gold I only claim the shadows and the dreaming. Where did my biography thing go? Oh, you stole it. Okay, so this one's called Bird's Lullaby. And so we play a group of birds. This is my interpretation of the poem. We play a group of birds, and as we transition from a whole day of tweeting our songs to the forest, and now we're starting to go to sleep, we speak to the cedar trees that we're perched upon, asking them for a lullaby to lull us to sleep. And there's a lot of love to the cedar trees, you might gather. So it opens up with a little bit of sounds of the forest, and if you want to like make some forest sounds like distant foxes or wind, night wind, you can do that, and then when we sing, you can fade out. Sing to us, cedars, the twilight is creeping, with shadowy garments the wilderness through. All day we have caroled, and now would be sleeping. So echo the anthems we warble to you while we swing, swing, and your branches sing, and we drowse to your dreamy whispering. Cedars, the night wind is sighing, is wooing, is pleading to hear you reply. And here in your arms we are restfully lying and longing to dream to your soft lullaby. Well, we swing, swing, and your branches sing, and we drowse to your dreamy whispering. Sing to us, cedars, your voice is so lovely, your breathing so fragrant, your branches so strong. Little nest cradles are swaying so slowly, and zephyrs are breathing their slumber in song. And we swing, swing, and your branches sing, and we drowse to your dreamy whispering. And we swing, swing, and your branches sing, and we drowse your dreamy whispering. All right, thank you to Nick and Shanti. That concludes our playing together. Thank you. Give it up for them. They were so good. So this song is called Workworn. And this song I find very touching because it's about, for me, I relate it to Stoic philosophy, and in that the idea of like reflecting on people who are less fortunate, who are less fortunate than myself, how people who may dream of the life that I'm living. So in this poem, the speaker sees her neighbor, a woman who's work-worn and old, labors day by day, who has a lot more misfortune than themselves. And one morning, they see this neighbor singing. And looking closer, it's because a child had walked by and smiled to her. Yet the speaker, who is someone who's more fortunate than this woman, who has an easier life, she was too encrusted in herself, too focused on herself to notice the child even. So this song, she describes that, and she goes on reflecting on all the people in the world who have much more difficult lives and have all these hardships, yet find the joy, find the light that goes through. And in this, I also thought about how Neta dedicated her piece to the people in the Middle East. And for me, I think of all the people in the world who are suffering and who go through war, and this song is a reminder for myself to have that gratitude and reflection. Across the street, a humble woman lives. To her, 'tis little fortune never gives. Denied the wines of life, it puzzles me to know how she can laugh so cheerily. This morn I listened to her softly sing, and marveling what this effect could bring, I looked, 'twas but the presence of a child who passed her gate and looking in had smiled. But self-encrusted I had failed to see. The child had also looked and laughed to me. My lowly neighbor thought the child God sent. And singing through the toilsome hours she went. Oh, weary singer, I have learned the wrong of taking gifts and giving not half song. I thought my mercies scarce, my blessings few, till I contrasted them with yours and knew. Today I counted much, yet wished it more. Well, but a child's bright smile was all your store. If I had thought of all the stormy days that fill some lives that tread less favored ways, how little sunshine through their shadows gleamed, my own dull life had much the brighter seemed. If I had thought of all the eyes that weep through desolation and still smiling keep, that see so little pleasure, so much woe, my own had laughed more often long ago. If I had thought how leaden was the weight adversity lays at my kinsman's gate, of that great cross my next door neighbor bears. My thanks had been more frequent in my prayers if I had watched the woman over the way, work-worn and old, who labors day by day, who has no rest, no joy to call her own. My tasks, my heart, had much the lighter grown. So this one's called Beyond the Blue. And a mild trigger warning, there is like injuring a dog in this poem. So it's rural Canada in the early 1900s, and life is brutal for a man named Ned. He's grieving the loss of his brother Ben, and is now completely alone, except for the company of Ben's dog, a collie named Rover. One day, a squire, who is a landowner or person of authority, shows up to collect a debt. Terrified that Ned is terrified that the squire might take the dog, he tells them, the squire, the story of his relationship with the dog. The story is that after Ben died, Ned tries to connect with Rover, but the dog remained loyal only to Ben. In a fit of jealousy, Ned strikes the dog and breaks the leg. Overwhelmed with guilt, he nurses the dog back to health, and through that they form a powerful bond. Now, back in the moment with the squire. So going back, the squire asks Ned if Ben, the lost brother, ever spoke of him. And Ned responds, "Speak of you, sir. You bet he did. Ben Fields was far too sound a fellow to go back on a fellow just because he weren't around. Why, squire, he thought a lot of you. And 6 weeks back, and only 3 months back, he says, sometime the squire will come a-snuffing out our tracks and give us the surprise." And so I got to thinking then that any day you might drop down on Rove and me and Ben. But now you've come for nothing, for the lad has left us too. And 6 long weeks ago, sir, he went up beyond the blue. Who's Rove? Oh, he's the collie, and the only thing on earth that I will ever love again. Why, squire, that dog is worth more than you've ever handled. And that's quite a piece, I know. There the bugger is. Come here, you scalawag, and show your broken leg all bandaged up. Yes, sir, it's pretty sore. I did it. Curse me. And I think I feel the pain far more than him. For somehow I feel as if I'd been untrue to what my brother said before he went beyond the blue. You see, the day before he died, he says to me, "Say, Ned, be sure you take good care of poor old Rover when I'm dead. And maybe he will cheer your lonesome hours up a bit. And when he takes to you, just see that you're deserving it." Well, squire, it wasn't any use. I tried, but couldn't get the friendship of that collie, for I needed it, you bet. I might as well have tried to get the moon to help me through. For Rover's heart had gone with Ben, way up beyond the blue. He never seemed to take to me, nor follow me about. For all I coaxed and petted, for my heart was starving out. For want of some companionship, I thought if only he would come and lick my hands or put his head aside my knee. Perhaps his touch would scatter something of the gloom away. But all alone, I had to live until there came a day when, tired of the battle, as you'd have tired too, I wished to heaven I'd gone with Ben way up beyond the blue. One morning I took out Ben's gun and thought I'd hunt all day, and started through the clearing for the bush that forward lay, when something made me look around. I scarce believed my mind, but sure enough that dog was following right close behind. A feeling first of joy, and then a sharper, greater one of knowing 'twas not me he was after, but Ben's old gun. Of knowing 'twas not me, but Ben's old gun that Rove was after. Well, sir, I just don't mind telling you, but I forgot that moment Ben was up beyond the blue. Perhaps it was but jealousy, perhaps it was despair, but I just struck him with the gun and broke the bone right there. And then my very throat seemed choked, for he began to whine with pain. God knows how tenderly I took that dog of mine up in my arms and tore my old red necktie into bands to bind the broken leg. Well, there he lay and licked my hands, and though I cursed my soul, it was the brightest day I knew, or even cared to live, since Ben went up beyond the blue. I nursed him as gently as could be, and now I'm all the world to him, and he's the world to me. Look, sir, at that big noble soul, right in his faithful eyes, the square, forgiving honesty that deep down in them lies. Hey, Squire, what's that you say? He's got no soul. I tell you then, He's grander and he's better than the mass of what's called men, and I know he stands a better chance than many of us do of seeing Ben someday again, way up beyond the blue. Thank you. Searching for a trail to follow again. Take me back to the night we met. And then I can tell myself what the hell I'm supposed to do. And then I can tell myself back to the night we met. One night was full of terror, and your eyes were filled with tears when you had not touched me yet. Oh, take me back to the night we met. I had all and most of you, some and now none of you. Take me back to the night we met. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, haunted by the ghost of you. Take me back to the night we met. So, I'll try to say this out loud. This is a song I've been writing for a couple of years, and it's called Caught Dreaming, and it's like,
It's kind of one of my first attempts at a musical song, so I would love to film this, and it's two characters talking. And it's inspired by people in my life, friends and family that I feel like have maybe given up on dreaming, and they're kind of living their lives. And also those of us who want to dream but have forgotten how because of the world we live in, work, money, sacrifice, and just a love letter to those people. Just calling all people to dream.
You caught me dreaming while I'm still awake. It's my dreams that keep me going every day. It's when I stop dreaming I fall asleep.
Spent so long sleeping, I forgot to dream. Seems like everyone's got a dream but me. I don't remember what I used to love.
We'll take it one day at a time, and hope we're still dreaming in the morning light. Another day, another sacrifice. I hope we're still dreaming when the sun shines.
There's no
Why
time
did
to
you
dream.
stop dreaming?
I just
When
stay
did you
asleep.
stop feeling? What's your oldest dream before you fell asleep?
I forgot to
If
dream.
you can think it,
I just have to
you
sleep.
can dream it. Hold on to that feeling. A drunken sighting leads you faceless. And oh, is this just a dream? Oh, is this a dream?
I remember dreaming when I was a kid. Finding what I love seemed so easy then. Why does getting older mean the dreams escape?
Not everyone has the chance to dream. Work or money or doing the same old thing. But it's not too late to find it again. I just wake up and pass the time. It'll all be over in the morning light. Another day, another sacrifice. I hope I'm still dreaming when the sun shines. It's not too late to dream.
I stopped dreaming.
You don't have
When
to
did I
sleep.
stop feeling?
Hold on to that dream. The first one you can see. It's not too late to try.
Painting lions.
Who knows what you'll
Playing
find.
piano.
Dreams don't define our lives. It's fitting them to make it shine. And oh, is this just a dream? Oh, is this a dream? Thank you. Thank you, Lilly. I could end now. I could do like a 5-6 minute song that's also kind of a musical called Maybe I'm a Woman, about gender. You're saying yes? Okay, I'll do that one. Secret. It's a secret now. Okay, so this song is called Maybe I'm a Woman, and I wrote it when I was on a van life trip with my partner in New Zealand, and I was like, we were in the car, and I don't know if anyone's ever heard the term man-boxed, but sometimes I would feel like I was like, we would have a conversation or emotional discussion, I'd be like, oh, I've seen like men act like this, like I should be acting like kind of like this, and like I should like have this certain tone, and I should make these certain comments, and I was like, I hate this, like I don't want this pressure. So then it was just the two of us, so I was like, can you just use she, her pronouns and kind of like, let's like me be a woman, and like maybe that will feel different. And it felt really nice. And that was like 2 years ago, and now I don't really relate to the song. Now I'm like, yeah, I'm a man and I use he, him pronouns. But
when I wrote it, I was in that place, and maybe there's someone out there who like still feels this way. So. Maybe I'm a woman, or maybe a man. I feel like I'm a woman who was born a man. Maybe it's just because I wanna be a mother and not a bickering old married couple. What is it to be? Maybe I'm a woman, or maybe a man. I feel like I'm a woman who was born a man. Can I keep growing out my beard? Do I need to wear a dress, or can I keep my wardrobe? What is it to be a woman? And what is it to be a man? Am I a woman, or am I a man? Because we're just people underneath the words. It all loses meaning when you don't discern. No, I fear that when I'm 40 with a stubble on my face, I'll adorn a dry cleaned suit and go make money every day. My wife is doing dishes and my kids are in the yard. I look at them with love, but in my heart I feel so far. I crack open a beer and it falls to the floor. I turn on the TV and drink in the glow. The referee's blaring, the lights are flaring around me. Will you take out the trash? I just raked in some cash. Will you please do some chores? Well, that's what you're here for. The vacuum swishes, the TV hisses to drown me. Maybe I'm a woman, or maybe a man. I feel like I'm a woman who was born a man. Maybe I just don't like when I'm asked to move things. Maybe I just don't like when people assume things. What is it to be a woman? And what is it to be a man? Am I a woman, or am I a man? We're just people underneath the world. All right. Thank you. That's the end. We're going to leave you off with one final song about summer to lead you into summer. Okay? A happy song about the beauty of summer. Pillowed and hushed on the silent plain, wrapped in her mantle of golden grain, and wearied of pleasuring weeks away, summer is lying asleep today, where winds come sweet from the wild rose briars and the smoke of the far-off prairie fires. Yellow her hair as the goldenrod, and brown her cheeks as the prairie sod. Purple her eyes as the mist that ran at the edge of some laggard sun-drowned stream, but over their depths the lashes sweep, for summer is lying today asleep. The north wind kisses her rosy mouth, his rival frowns in the far-off south, and comes caressing her sunburnt cheek, and summer awakes for one short week. Awakes and gathers her wealth of grain, then sleeps and dreams for a year again. Great. I want to give my thank you to McKay and Matthew for filming. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you to Theo for being amazing. Helped me all day with the audio. Yeah, he helped me all day with the audio, set it all up, put in the order. Huge thanks. Thank you to Nick, Shanti, and Lilly for playing with me. Thank you to all the performers who came before. We can chill. The space is open. This is here if we want to do some open jamming, dancing, free time, playtime. Okay.